Here's the explanation for Royale with cheese. What you need is a regular deck of playing cards and 4 kings. 4 kings from the deck. You're going to need an extra king, in this case the king of clubs, from another deck of matching back. And you're going to need a double-faced card, as you can see here. 8 of hearts on one side, king of spades on the other. You can get these double-faced cards from double-faced packs or special assortment decks. You can get them at penguinmagic.com. They're not that expensive, and you'll get a whole deck of double-faced cards. So you'll need one of those, and a strip of double-stick tape you can get at your local office supply store or grocery store. Double-stick tape goes right here on the dark side of the king, right in the middle. Okay? Now when you get it, it's going to be really shiny. They have a different type of double-stick tape, which is the matted finish tape, so it's not as visible to the light. And the tape's going to be very sticky. So what you do is you take your thumb and just pad the double-stick tape so it kind of wears down a little. You don't want it too sticky. You don't want it sticking too much to destroy the card. You got your double-stick tape right there. And an 8 of hearts, the card that matches your force card. Okay? This is how you set the trick up. You take your 2 black kings, put those on top of the pack, and these are the same color as your gaff setup. This is going to be your gaff setup because this is going to stick together. Okay? Red king, black king, red king. So you've got your red kings here, black kings here. The gapped king on top with a double stick tape is on top, and those are laid down right here. You can have these in your pocket ahead of time, and to begin the routine, just take them out. And on top of the deck is your 2 black kings and your force card. Okay? Now what I do to force the card is I have the spectator say stop anywhere they like. I've prepared a break here under the top card, and what I'm going to perform is a bluff force, it's called. When you go through the pack, no matter where they say stop, your hand comes over, and you're going to pick up that top card and just show the top card. Okay, it's a very bold force. So from the front, they say stop, pick up, show the card. This hand kind of tilts back and can kind of drop. And then when this card is placed back on the pack, you slap it down, pick up about half the cards, and let it dribble down. So it looks like you're just picking up half, showing them the card they stopped at, and dribbling them back. Leave the deck there. Leave the force card on top. What you're going to do is spread out these cards, show the different kings. You don't want to flash that double-faced card, so what you do is you hold the cards together, kind of like a double lift, but they don't have to be perfect. You're going to talk about the kings being different colors as you turn your hands down, not showing the double card, but like this. And then push off those black kings, say we have black kings. Do it again and say we have red kings. So it subtly shows that you've shown the backs and that the kings are different colors, red and black. That special count will kind of hide the gaff card. So at the end of the routine, they'll remember he did show me the back, so those must be regular kings. You don't have to do this, it's just a special count you can do. Once you have the kings separated here, make sure you don't stick prematurely and get these stuck together so the spade goes on top. Ask them to name either the red or black kings, and at that time you slip cut the top card, that's the force card, slip it to the deck, getting rid of it. So now your black kings are on top. Alright, no matter which color they pick, you're going to take the black kings here, put the sticky one onto the left hand, and turn the club face down. And hold the cards this way, so they're aligned, and the first finger can stick the cards together as you lift the hand off. So you stick it together, put that down, and say, all right, we'll put the black kings aside, and we'll get back to them later. Now, even if they pick red, you say, that's fine, we'll put the black aside, and we'll get to them later. We'll use the cards you picked. If they say black, you say, fine, we'll take the black cards, put them aside, and we'll get to them later. We're going to use the red kings to do a stunt, or a trick. And it's a magician's force, so it makes them feel like it could have been done with any kings. Now what you're going to do is you're going to get a break above the top 2 cards of the deck. Those are your 2 black kings, and the red cards go right on top. You're going to pick up all 4 cards this way as the left hand strips the top king over. So you've got a block of 3 being lifted up, and the top card gets taken onto the pack this way. You've got your 3 cards here. Now, you can talk about the kings being different. This one has a sword in its head or anything like that. Talk about the hearts and the diamonds as you put this king on top, and you've got your sandwich ready to go. Of course, it looks like you just have the two kings there, and it looks like this. Red, red, those go into the middle of the pack. You swing cut the cards this way, or you can just cut the cards. Either way, it's fine. You want to get those cards to the middle of the pack. Do your magic here. Push over the cards, spreading them out, and showing that two cards are trapped in between the kings. If a card magician is watching, they're going to expect the selection to be under there, and this is where you get them with the little kicker. You show the two cards in between are not the selection, but the two black kings, and slowly draw attention this way, and make sure the cards don't split. But if you have the double stick tape there, it should be fine. And you can casually turn this over and show that it's the card they said stop at, or the card they're thinking of. Alright, there's probably some of you out there that want to do this trick right away and you don't have your gaff card yet. That's okay. I'm going to put my gaff away. All I'll need is the 4 kings, and I'll need an 8 of hearts. Or, you know, it doesn't matter. For the impromptu version, you don't need any card. It doesn't matter which card they pick. So what you do is you have them select a card. Let's say they pick the 7 of spades. Control that card on top, keeping a break. Use any control you like, keeping their card on top of the pack. Okay. Now what you're going to do is take the black kings, and you're going to want to switch them for this 7. So you put them face up on the pack. Count your kings this way, turning the face down. Okay. Put these 2 cards, your double card, on top, and turn it face down. So what you've done is you've switched the king for a 7. So what you do is count it off this way. Okay. Now we're in this position, and show the cards here. You can flash the king there, and as you come together this way, it's going to look like you're picking up those 2 cards, but you're going to just pick up that 7, their selection, and you're going to put it aside and kind of act like it's 2 cards as you put it aside. If you have a card box, you can put that in front. If you're afraid that they'll see there's only the singularity of the card, you're afraid that they'll see just one, that's fine. Just put it, if you want, you can lift up your mat, your close-up mat, put it back here, and say we'll get to those kings later. So make it a casual thing. Say, here's the black kings, we'll just put them aside, we'll get back to them in a little bit. Push off the 2 kings here, getting a break under them, and put your 2 red kings on top. Then just like before, you get a break above, you pick up all 3 there, all 4 cards, and you've got your black kings under there. It's just like before with the gaffed version, and you're done. You spread out, show the 2 kings here, and they're going to think 2 cards are here. You can show 1, and that's the clean, non-gaffed version. So that's Royale with Cheese. Have fun with it, and we'll see you next time.